This is something I definitely didn't expect to do today, but when in Rome or when in Woodstock. So this is Dupree Park out here in Woodstock, Georgia. I was in the area for another appointment that got moved around, and when I looked up on UDIS and saw something pretty intriguing, it lists this as a par 2 course. And as I'm stepping up to hole 1, I'm seeing that it's 109 feet with the basket right behind me. It looks like it's legit. This is one of the courses in Georgia that I don't think I've ever seen coverage of. And this is impromptu, so I didn't bring my mic. I don't have my proper gear, my proper footwear, but I always have some type of clothes in the bag and my discs ready to go. So we're gonna take you through a little bit of a course review out here at Dupree Park. I don't know if this has been filmed before, but I know it hasn't been filmed before on my channel. So we're gonna walk you through and see what a par 2 course looks like. I think it's gonna be right up my alley. Let's jump into it. Time to fling some frisbees. All right, so like I mentioned on the open, audio gonna be questionable. There's a road right next to me, so 109 feet straight ahead. Looks like a berg shot to me. For a second, I thought I aced it, but then I remembered the berg doesn't actually fly. I'm starting to wonder, we're only 1 hole in, but I'm starting to wonder how many berg shots there's gonna be throughout 18 holes. I might start a counter. It's gonna feel really weird saying, that was a par, but I got a 2. Unique experience. Hole 2, 111 feet. It's like a berg shot. Let me give it an ACERUN. Vessi. It's just dawning on me that in order to shoot even 1 under par, I'm gonna have to get an ace somewhere on this course. Well, so far, 2 for 2 on the pars. Hole 3 looks like a berg shot. Hole 3 a little more length, 137 feet. It's a little bit tricky with this sign kind of being right in line with where you want to throw. I'm gonna go turn it before that. Come on. Guys, this doesn't fly. I love the line initially. Seeing a little trend of these getting a little further out, 187 feet. I'm gonna go with the Vessi. I wanted that to be wider, maybe a touch flatter. Now we're gonna have our first kind of tester putt, and even though it's a putt for 2, it's a putt for par, so there's a very real danger of getting a 3 and having that be a bogey. It looks way further away from the tee pad. I guess it's just perspective since everything is so close. Well, we're on our way to the most mediocre round of all time. 4 holes, 4 pars. Hole 5, 131. 131 feet straight ahead. You guessed it, bird. I threw that one, and I thought maybe, just maybe. So it looks like just short right, and I think we're headed into the woods after this one. Turns out we're not headed into the woods. I thought the tee pad was going that way. It's not. It's going along this pathway. There's like a trampoline net there. I can't see the pin, but I feel like I threw that 135-ish feet. About 135 feet or so. I don't remember now if this was just 9 holes or 18. I should probably check, because if it's 9 holes, then we've only got 3 left. And that would mean that I'm gonna start to get a little aggressive on trying to get at least 1 ace out here. So I'm gonna check UDisc and see. Checked, and it is 18 holes, and we've got some woods. This is really cool. I'm gonna show you guys in a sec. 95 feet downhill creek all kinds of stuff going on. I'm wondering if the course continues to kind of be in the woods like this, but this is pretty cool. I bet you guys can't guess what I'm throwing. There's no shot, that's too high. All right, a little past it, we're okay. This walk down these stairs might be a little sketchy though. It's not even really stairs, it's just things along the way to catch you, hopefully. That was a pretty sketchy walk down the hill. Took me longer to get to hole 8 than I anticipated. I made a left when I should have made a right. 79 feet up the hill. I don't know what the bird count is at. I think we're like 6 out of 8 shots. That tree almost rolled us out of bounds. That would have been disastrous. All right, this might be the trickiest of the par putts that we have. A little bit uphill. It's only like 17, 18 feet, I think. Still clean. That one's a little nervy. This one's pretty cool, but a little sketchy. You've got water back there. Still got like a walking path. So you're kind of thrown towards pedestrians. It's 81 feet. So from my perspective, it looks like the basket is inside of 5 feet from the water. It's dry, but I think it's putt. Look at how close this is to the water. It's 3 feet at the most. I was not expecting this after the first like 7 holes. It's nice to be back in the shade. It's only like 10:30 in the morning, but it's already close to 90 degrees. All right, par 10, 87 feet. I think I'm gonna try to sneak a bird through this tight inside line.
Yeah, boy.
Ooh, I see something kind of cool on the way to the basket. I don't know if anybody in their right mind would actually ACERUN this target. Again, the water's only like 5, 6, 7 feet behind the basket. Hole 11, 58 feet. This is one that, I think this is the one, right? That you like have to go right at it. Kind of ace it. Maybe hit a tree and go in. Yeah, that's not it. That was a really bad attempt at an ace run, and I think I just left myself with like a 30-footer from home. Also, if somebody was teeing off on hole 12 as I threw that tee shot, I probably would have domed them. Two of the weirdest putts back-to-back I've ever had in my life. But the final result is I just took a bogey. And now the drama starts to build as we go to hole 12, because now I need an ace somewhere just to get back to even. Hole 12, 93 feet.
It seems like you haven't moved in a while. Would you like us to end your trip?
Berg was super stable there on that hyzer. I don't quite think I have as long of a putt as I just had on the previous hole, but it's a little bit of a slope left to right, so I might have a little tester. Also throwing a black disc into what looks to be the shadow realm. Probably not a great idea. There's water on the right. I don't know if this is casual. All right, managed to save that one. This course is fun. It's got character. There's little touches like the gnomes, the water shots, and just cool features like this as you're walking around. Add to the enjoyment while you're out here. I mean, you're playing disc golf. The back half of this section is wooded, so you're away from the heat in the summer. And you've got some nice aesthetic touches, which just make it that much more enjoyable as you're going throughout your round. Hole 13, slightly uphill, just over this little creek bed here. 79 feet, pretty wide open. I think at this point, realistically, we gotta try to ace run everything and try to get back to even, so go for it. All right, on the hole 14, 133 feet. Techno hallway. Also, I think there's a squirrel up there trying to murder me. Stuff falling all around me. I completely missed my line. And I bet you I'm inside of 15 feet. Almost a complete misfire, like I said. I'm 15. 17 feet. Going over the water on the next one? I think the next tee pad might be over the water. Okay. Hole 15, 127 feet. This has to be like the signature hole for this course, right? It's over the water, you've got treachery. You can see how tight that entrance is coming into the game. So this is terrifying because I don't want to lose this berg. So I got to make sure that I throw a good shot and not hit anything and not lose it in the water. The berg is magic, guys. The berg is absolute magic. More really cool stuff along the way. This is awesome. One thing I will say, bring bug spray. My ankles and lower legs right now are on fire. I've been lit up by the mosquitoes. I've had gnats constantly flying into my ear and into my eyes. Bug spray is an absolute must. Not so much on the front half, but this back half. This bridge looks terrifying. Another bridge. And finally, a part shot with my berg. Oh my god, my ankles are on fire. Pretty straightforward here for hole number 16, 115 feet. I don't know where the berg count's at. It's a lot. Yes! 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 Oh my god, that brings us back to even. First ace with the berg, and it's on film. Let's go. 115 feet on the forehand. Loved it the whole way. One shot, one take, one on the scorecard. K1 EO berg. I trust this thing so much, and now you see why. All right, down to hole 17, 130 feet. This is a tough one. You see the big tree right in front here kind of defines the line. It looks like you have to kind of turn something over and have it hold the whole time and then crash into the side of the hill. So we'll try the bird again. Oh my gosh, that made it good. Well, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, and that's a perfect example of that. But we've had a couple of fortunate breaks. This is probably the most fortunate upset. Still don't quite know how I got through that tree. Well, we've made it to the end. Hole 18, 176 feet. A little bit of trickery. Got the cart path on the right that I'm assuming is out of bounds. The pin is up there on the hillside, so sloping left to right. We're gonna throw a disc. I haven't thrown yet today, but it was my last ace that I got. Fitting that we just got another ace, we'll throw one of my favorite ace discs, the Tempo. Not high enough. Maybe a little deep, but relatively close. Really not deep at all. Lightly behind the pin. For the par to finish out even. Not the way I envisioned finishing even out here, but I'll take finishing even with an ace any day. That wraps it up, guys. Hope you enjoyed this little impromptu course review of Dupree. I would absolutely come by here again. It's really fun. There's so many like little touches throughout the way that make the journey and the course just that much more enjoyable as you're going along. So really fun. I've never done a full par 2 course. I think the closest I've come is a 9-hole or somewhere. And there are other short like par 3 courses by me that I would skip over to play this course if I had the chance. So I think it's super cool. It's something pretty unique. It's kind of like mini golf when it comes to ball golf. And it's a great chance to just ace run. You have 18, well, maybe 16 legit holes that you can really ace run at and have fun and just go at it. And if you get a 3, you get a 3. Highly recommend coming out here if you're in the area, Woodstock, Georgia, Dupree Park. And it took me less than an hour. But that'll wrap it up, guys. Thanks so much for coming along. Like, share, subscribe as we try to get closer to 250 subscribers, and we'll do a giveaway once we get there. Appreciate all the support. Thanks so much. Hopefully it's as beautiful as it is out here where you are, and you can go out there and fling some Frisbees. I'll see you in the next one. Ace number 6. Might be hard to read, but there it is. Until right now. Come on!